Today we're going to make a bacon and potato chowder.
Well, what I want to do is kind of get a little bit of prep. You know, and look, I'm going to probably shoot about 2 or 3 hours of video, and we'll probably use about 8 minutes of it. So.
Okay. We'll go cut up the bacon and stuff.
All right.
Use 5 big packs of bacon for the board.
You can stick it in the water.
Because I will storm on that shore. 15 ounces.
All right, and that's 15 ounces of tasso. All right, so Tanya, now you're cutting tasso, right?
Yep, it's tasso. Yeah, 2 packs of tasso. We're going to just cut it bite size. You want that smoked taste. Alright, we're going to if you had a home, you put a little bit of grease, but we're going to cook it slow.
There's a lot of meat that's going to have to cook down a little bit. So how did you learn this, Tanya? Did you figure this out on your own or by experimentation? Or?
My father.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
James Rawls.
Yep, from the old bayou bar, not bayou bar, the bar on the river.
In Ascension?
Yeah, but I don't remember the name of it.
Just letting it cook down. Just in case you think this is easy, it takes a lot of work. That looks easy, but that is hard to do.
We've been working on it for an hour.
Took the bacon out, which is normal. That's a lot of bacon and tasso. The little bit she left in there. Now that's frozen onions and stuff, but that's fine because it's all going into a chowder, so it's not going to make that big of butter. And minced garlic. You can't.
Since you're cooking a soup, you don't have to saute your onions and cook them till they're perfect. Just cook them a little bit, and then they're going to be like, what, 5 hours?
Right.
So.
Better put some garlic in.
Yep. Gotta have the garlic.
How about 2 heaping tablespoons?
Yep.
So, okay, that's what, at least 1 pound, or is that 2 pounds?
I'm gonna do 6 sticks of butter.
Okay.
And then I could always add more butter if it's starting to thick.
So I'm guessing that's about 1.5 pounds.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be 6 sticks.
Like that's again a lot of butter, but this is a big pot.
But if I see that it needs more, I can always add that in half and half.
Right.
If it's too thick. But I'd rather it thick because I don't want it to be too watery. Okay, instead of doing roux, you do etouffee mix.
Oh, okay. What kind you got there?
This is Plano etouffee mix.
I don't know, but
Well, this one's LSU because they didn't have the regular ones.
oh, okay.
So this is gonna form like our roux.
Right. Now that stuff we can get locally. I don't know, depending on where you live, you may or may
And you
not
can
be able to get that
you
locally.
whatever is on sale.
Right.
And all that's doing is making your roux, your base.
I see you want to get it to like almost like a porridge type consistency.
So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
And now you get the butter, the onions, the bacon grease, and everything else in there. So, and now we're gonna add some Rotel, different perspective, different camera. So we got some creamy potato.
What I want.
Okay, so we're starting with a half a block of that's Velveeta cheese, I'm guessing.
But you always can add more cheese.
Right. Because this is a chowder, so you want it
We're gonna
thick.
start off with a little bit of milk.
Oh, a little half and half.
I don't want nothing to start sticking.
Now did you put the whole carton
Now I
in?
just did a little bit to my eye. 'Cause I'm gonna open up the corn.
There's corn here too.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some more half and half.
So we now have pretty much a carton in there.
Right, we got a half a gallon in there.
Half a gallon, okay. Half a gallon and a half and half. It's starting to whiten up a little bit.
Okay. We're gonna put our real potatoes in there.
Now these are potatoes that Tanya, we didn't film it, but she already cut up and soaked. It was, they're real potatoes. I mean, there's nothing different about them. Just that she did it earlier, and we were not filming when we did that, or when she did that actually. I'm saying we, but it was really her.
Alright.
We might as well put this in here. How much on an average meal that you're cooking does Randy help you?
He stirs and said he did it.
There you go. How much credit does Randy get for how many meals you cook?
He takes all the credit.
There you go.
Him and his Jaeger.
No, Randy is a good cook in his own right, but you, like I said, I've watched you morph over the months and years. You have went from being a not so good cook to a pretty darn good cook. Well, you used to oversalt everything, but now, like I said, now you're Tanya. You're actually a pretty darn good cook. All right. Now this may look easy, but this woman is moving this paddle through probably 25, 30 pounds of food.
Which is every day it's gonna start melting and cooking.
Yeah, so she's got to be timely with it, and she's got to know what she's doing. But this isn't her first rodeo, so.
Alright. Add a little bit of onion powder.
All right, some onion powder.
I'm gonna add some smoked salt.
All right, some smoked salt. That's something I did not know about till today. But smoked salt does have a salty but smoky flavor. It's something I'd never heard about until today. Did you know about it before, or is this something new to you?
Oh, no, I seen it on TV.
Okay, but have you ever done it before?
Nuh-uh.
And what is that you just put in?
Garlic.
Garlic powder?
Yeah, we got black pepper.
And then black pepper.
And we're going to do some LeBlanc seasoning.
Some LeBlanc, yeah, it's any it's LeBlanc seasoning, but it could be any Cajun seasoning you like. So, there's
I'm going to do just a little bit of cayenne.
oh, a little bit of cayenne for that little firecracker, so that when you get done eating this and you poop, you have that extra spurt you need.
Thank you, Joe.
Well, just,
Alright.
and I can't believe that nobody's played the jukebox, so that we're getting this. Most of this audio I'll probably be able to use because you're relatively close to the camera. So that's another half gallon.
Yep, so now we got a whole gallon now. We got
So we have a gallon and a half in there. And it looks like to be we're getting to the point where we just let it kind of simmer and cook.
yeah. I'm going to put some regular hash browns in it, and then that's it.
Oh, I want to see those. That's the part I haven't seen.
Which they're going to give it a little bit of water.
Right.
How much potatoes I have? Alright, so this is
Now that's
hash browns.
hash browns, which are obviously potato based, but they're frozen. But she's gonna put them in there because they're small and diced, and they will not only add moisture, but they'll also add potato and flavor.
So they'll cook down like the onions.
Right. So now she has got a big pot of goodness here that just has to coalesce.
Okay, I'm going to turn it down.
Alright, gonna put it on like a low simmer, I guess?
Yep, and let the hash browns get soft.
Right.
So then I'll end up getting some water.
Now, were they frozen when you put them in?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna wait and see right now how much water I get,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm not gonna add nothing to it.
Alright, so I think we're through for a little bit.
And that's how you make a bacon and potato chowder.